I had the case of a 6-year-old girl with Down syndrome that I've been treating since she was 2 years old. And she had swollen tonsils, and nothing would help it. Not osteopathic manipulations, not the medicinal plants, not pharmaceutical products. And the family wanted to avoid surgery at all costs. After just 3 sessions with the BRT, here we were using the Sano Center, and because she was hyperactive and young, we didn't even have the opportunity to have her lay down still. We put the large mat on the floor, and we created a fort around her with the smaller therapy pads, and just that alone for 3 treatments completely reduced the size of her tonsils back to a normal size and resolved the issue she had with nasal discharge. It went from yellow to clear, and then from clear to stopping altogether. Another interesting case that comes to mind is a 6-year-old woman who's had depression, anxiety, and fatigue for many, many years. She drove down from Los Angeles to my office and received a single treatment with the Sano Center and the Cellcom in the office. She sent me an email describing in detail how not only for the next 5 or 6 hours, but for the next 2 days, she experienced a deep sense of peace. She underwent an impressive detoxification experience with some diarrhea, which resolved after a few hours. And she was so impressed, she decided to drive 150 miles one way over the next month to receive additional sessions. Another good case I'd like to mention is a 30-year-old woman who's had severe menstrual issues for over 15 years. She, again, had tried everything, had seen everyone. She started on an endobiogenic treatment program with me and started to see good results. She was less sensitive to the moon cycles. It was less affecting her menstrual cycle. She had improvement in mood, but some of the basic issues still continued, and she couldn't come off of her medications at this time. She was afraid it would disturb her too much. So to avoid adding more medicinal plants, we decided to add the BRT therapy approach. Again, this is a person who traveled a lot for her work and was based a couple 100 miles away from my office. So I sent her the women's unit as well as a travel unit. And she reported that within a few weeks of use, she noted a reduction in all of the menstrual discomfort and pain and the mental and emotional issues that she had been suffering.